They come out with all these natural supplements, and we say help a whole lot of things. Natural is definitely better in general. If you can go natural first, obviously we would prefer that. A lot of them are relatively potent. Some of them, they only work in certain scenarios and this and that. And no matter what that natural supplement is, no matter what it's claimed to do, no matter how high on the list it is as a top option or whatever, you got to remember, lifestyle and nutrition, they just rule, right? Way, way more so than anything you can just pop. And that includes medications as well that are synthetic, right? So let's supplement that with another example here at When Wellness. It was a recent randomized control trial involving 177 adults with mild to moderate depression. Now, for 6 weeks daily, they took skullcap, something that has a lot of antioxidants. They'll, commonly give it to people in traditional Chinese medicine for things like improving sleep or overall well-being or anxiety or depression. And they gave them saffron. Now, saffron is a top option for mood and depression alongside omega-3s, as we've said here at When Wellness. All right, so this should have done something, especially considering the saffron was a very potent extract. This extract was 5.5% crocin, 3% safranol, right? And that's the compounds. Those are the compounds that we're looking for it to be standardized for to have a beneficial effect, right? It's like the alcohol in the beer, if you will. Maybe a bad example that's unhealthy, but you get the point. So the long and short of it is they showed no benefit compared to placebo. And, why did they show no benefit compared to placebo? Well, depression is much more complicated than just popping something and it goes away. Right now, for other categories, for energy, things like that, well, yeah, caffeine should give the vast majority of people energy. When it comes to depression, though, because it's immediate action, it's mechanism of action. But, when it comes to something like depression, again, or gut health, these things are extremely complicated, and it's way more about your lifestyle and nutrition. Now, the second thing that I want to mention that's really interesting is saffron. Well, it was like the supplement of the year last year. It got up there for anxiety, for mood and depression. It started climbing the ladder on Examine, who is an amazing source. And I'm not saying they're not. They do their due diligence, they do their research, and according to the research, it was. But almost all of the trials on saffron for improving mood and depression were conducted in Iran. Iran is, coincidentally, the primary producer of saffron in the world. So, you always have to look a lot deeper than just the results. You have to look at who's funding the studies, where are they conducted, how much weight does it really hold? Is it a mild improvement? Is it a moderate improvement or effect size, we could say, or is it large, right? And how consistently is it replicated? And even if it's replicated, is it replicated by the same people? Is it replicated by the same companies that are producing saffron or regions? And this is a great example. And I wanted to talk about this today because, the lifestyle nutrition, that's definitely number one, right? And exercise and getting more sleep and doing what you can just to, reduce stress and getting outside and getting vitamin D and sunlight, whatever. There's all these things that are good for depression. Obviously, nutrition. But, I've taken saffron, right? And I'm not depressed by any means. I'm a happy camper, baby. Maybe that's because I stimulate my vagus nerve a lot. If you saw the video yesterday, it's a lot of other reasons, really. But, I've taken it, and I took it for the amount of time you're supposed to take it to see some change. I didn't see any sort of difference, to be quite frank. And I took the clinical dosage. I got one that was standardized. It was the best extract I could find of saffron. And, sometimes these things just don't work. And you got to do your due diligence and find out what works. And beyond that, and reading research on supplements, the hell with supplements, right? I make a supplement, Super U. Super U gives you energy and focus and mental clarity. What's better than Super U? Obviously whole food. And I make the supplement. And I take it every day. And I feel, literally every day. And I feel great, right? And it's good for you. It's got a bunch of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, all this stuff. But nothing is better for you than food. Even Super U, right? Whether I make it or anybody else does. Don't let them tell you otherwise. That's what we got for you guys today. Interesting stuff. Dex, what's up? RC and Pint. Thank you guys for coming on. I hope you got something out of that. As for now, that's what we got for you folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Thank you very much. Happy When Wellness. See ya. I'm going to go play some chess and go to Mariano's birthday party.